let's completely shift gears here.
Please,
And
please.
what I wanted to end on today, since we've done plenty of dragging, I wanted to end on just something fun and a little different, just gets us updated on what's going on in the movie world. So I'm going to play a little game with Mighty Mosby. And
Ooh.
what I'm going to do is go over all the major movies coming out for the till the end of the year, what's slated to come out in theaters and on streaming. I'm just going to go over the major ones. And I want you, Mighty Mosby, just to say yay or nay. So yay is if you're looking forward to it. Nay is if you're not interested in it at all. And then give a 10-second explanation of why you chose yay or nay.
You guys can't see me, but I'm bobbling my head because I'm ready. Doing a little dance too. Let's
There's
do this.
a lot of stuff that's slated to come out for the year, but with everything is, I want to see where you're at with all these different properties.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Starting with Friday, August the 27th, we have Candyman starring Yahya Abdul-Mateen II and Tony Todd. Yeah.
It's a yay.
And
Black folk hero. I'm calling him a hero. Yep.
All right. Yeah, it's also a yay for me. Excited about Candyman. All right, we have Friday, September 3rd, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, theatrical and Disney Plus, starring Simu Liu and Aquafina.
It's a nay for me.
Nay. Why?
Nay. Who? Why? Don't care. Multiverse of madness, please.
Okay, so not interested in that. Want to go just shift to the multiverse. I'm not interested. I just think it's gonna follow the same Marvel 3-act arc, but just have a more diverse cast. And also don't like Aquafina. Anyway,
Yeah, that's what I really wanted to say.
I'll say it. I don't like Aquafina, so not for it.
Mm-mm.
Friday, October 8th, No Time to Die. That is the James Bond latest installment, Daniel Craig and Ana de Armas. Yay or nay?
It's a yay. I hate for it to be a yay, but it's a yay. It's James Bond. It's a yay.
Okay, so excited for any James Bond vehicle, Mighty Mosby.
Correct.
Correct. It's a soft yay for me. I'm not a fangirl of James Bond, but they are bringing in that Black woman that's going to be
yes, ma'am.
Evans. So I want to see what she's going to bring to the table.
Definitely hyped to see that. Absolutely. Yes.
All right, we got Friday, October 15th, Halloween Kills, starring Jamie Lee Curtis.
It's a nay. That's nay, because with the last movie, they retconned all the things that we had to suffer through. It's a nay.
It's a petty nay.
It's a petty ass nay.
All right. Well, Halloween Kills is a yay for me. I love horror.
You're so corny.
I like that it's going to be a hard R. And I also like that they're going to embrace the fact that Michael Myers is not human. He's supernatural, and they're going to lean into that in this one. So he's going to be doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So I just want to.
It only took him 40 years to finally admit it.
Yeah, they tried to do it in the past, but they didn't do it right. But I think they're going to do it right this time. He's just supernatural. This is why he can pop up in places. I think it's going to be
why he can walk as fast as everyone runs.
I think they're making a fun hard R movie, and I'm here for that. All right. Also on October 15th, we have Venom, Let There Be Carnage, starring Tom Hardy and Woody Harrelson. Yeah or nay?
It's a begrudging yay. A begrudging yay. I enjoyed the last Venom just enough to watch this sequel.
It's also a yay for me. I think the Venom movie was leave your mind at the door and just enjoy the nonsense. And I think that's going to be this on crack with Carnage.
Pretty much. The fight scenes make it worth it, and we all know that.
I think Woody Harrelson's going to chew the scenery, and
he's going to eat it like it's his only sense of nourishment.
And I know Tom Hardy, he's already down to chew the scenery. So I think it's going to be. I mean, he went in a tub of lobsters and ate a lobster live. I think he's going to just.
We did.
Friday, October 22nd, we have Dune starring Timothée Chalamet, Rebecca Ferguson, Zendaya, and what's his name? Aquaman.
Excuse me? What's his name?
I don't know why his name is leaving me.
You better try it again, ma'am. Yeah. His name is Jason Momoa.
All right. What are you feeling about Dune?
It's a yay because Jason Momoa. Duh.
So yay for Jason Momoa.
Obviously. He can do almost no wrong in my eyes. I said it.
Dune is also a tepid yay for me. I like to see something different with sci-fi. Interesting. I like a combination of sci-fi and action. And from what I've seen so far, it looks like good visuals. Is it Denis Villeneuve that's directing this one? I believe so.
I think so as well. Not to mention, like, Dune is a classic series that was out that had like its own strong following for some time. So it'll be good to see.
This might be a good new
what they can do with it. Yeah.
Zendaya's in, and I'm always a fan of her.
Yes, and absolutely.
Right, and it is directed by Denis Villeneuve. I love his sci-fi visuals. He did The Arrival, and he did the Blade Runner 2049, and the visuals, those were really great.
Really good. Yeah, I agree.
All right. We have Friday, November 5th, The Eternal, starring Angelina Jolie, Selma Hayek, Richard Madden, and many others.
Nay. And that one is a happy nay. It was just, where are the X-Men? Stop this. Like, stop. Just make X-Men already.
Yeah. So it's also a nay for me. I haven't watched the Eternals trailer, but just the things that I've learned so far is not pulling me in enough to be interested in this movie as a whole.
It seems boring.
Yeah. And also, if these people existed, where have they been?
Where they been? No, there's too much that happened. No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But it might surprise us. We'll see. Thursday, November 11th, Ghostbusters Afterlife, starring Paul Rudd and Bill Murray and others.
I'm undecided. I truly am undecided on this film. This one's in the middle for me. I mean, Bill Murray plus Paul Rudd is a treasure. But yet another Ghostbusters after the one they did with all the ladies. Ugh.
Yeah. Ghostbusters Afterlife is a nay for me. Just like I feel like they can't really do anything more interesting with Ghostbusters than they've already done. So, if it gets good buzz, I might look into it, but otherwise it's in for me.
Yeah.
Friday, November 19th, Top Gun Maverick, starring Tom Cruise and Miles Teller.
Okay, let me say it's a yay, but it's literally a yay because Maverick has not changed his position in the 30 years the movie has been out, and I want to know what he was in there doing to still just be in the same spot 30 years later.
Yeah. It's a nay for me. I think it's like, passing the torch on to the next young guy. I think that for the modern age, the Top Gun flyboy premise just doesn't, the cheese isn't going to work for the modern days.
It's very, very.
Like, you think about in the time that it was created, the flyboys were about like going to war with other countries and dropping bombs, and there's those subtle themes that I think we're just in a different place. We're not just happy about military dropping bombs on everyone.
Yeah, we're not really going to be celebrating that kind of stuff anymore.
I think it was a made for its time. I don't know how it's going to translate.
I'm assuming he's passing the torch on to Miles Teller, and I'm just like, how's that going to work? Miles Teller is no Maverick.
And beach volleyball. Like I think it was.
I saw the beach volleyball trailer in the scene. In the trailer. It's happening.
Oh yeah. I mean, Tom Cruise is passionate about it, so we'll see. But I don't know.
I mean, plus,
Yeah.
Tom Cruise just still looks amazing. It's
Yeah.
just unreal. I feel like the rest of the F6 community needs to find out how Tom Cruise is keeping himself the way he is, and y'all need to adapt.
Maybe. Still a nay. All right. Moving on. Friday, December 17th, Spider-Man No Way Home, starring Tom Holland and Zendaya, of course.
That's an absolute yay. Yeah, that was a yay. Yep, yep, yep.
Okay.
No explanation needed. We know we're going to see Spider-Man.
I would say the only thing that makes this not a nay for me, it would have been a nay just because his Spider-Man movies haven't moved me to chorus. They've just been very average, fine.
Yeah.
But the only thing that has me excited about this is they have been hinting that Tobey Maguire might
and
pop up.
Andrew Garfield. I
His,
really enjoyed Andrew Garfield. So
but they have hinted that Tobey Maguire is going to pop up, and I'd watch it just to see that.
very
And
true.
Stock's coming back, and I definitely want to see that because the second Tobey Maguire Spider-Man was the best one.
You said Doc Ock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he was a great villain. That was a good. The second Spider. You know what? That could be a whole nother episode where we talk about the Spider-Man movies. Maybe we should make a Spider-Man episode. Maybe. Let's plan that for the future as we get closer to that movie.
The introduction of Sam Raimi's characters into this has got me interested enough to watch it.
You can't say Sam Raimi without automatically everyone jumping to the dancing.
Now,
Emo Spider-Man.
Defend that trilogy. Like we said, we might leave the defense of the whole trilogy for another day. And Tuesday, December 22nd. This is news until I just found this, that they're doing a Sherlock Holmes 3 starring Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law.
What did you just say?
Did you know that was happening?
What?
Yeah.
Do you not? Listen, you don't even understand. I'm incredibly excited if that is true. I love Guy Ritchie's Sherlock movies. Okay. I don't give a shit what nobody said. I love them movies. Robert Downey Jr. is a gift. He is a gift to any role that he plays. And watching him take over that Sherlock character, him and Jude Law have great chemistry. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So it's yay from Mosby. I don't really have an opinion on the Sherlock Holmes movies, but I like Guy Ritchie films, so might be a good third installment.
Although to be honest, I'd rather have something. I'd rather have Rock and Roller Part 2. If we were gonna get a new Guy Ritchie film, I'd rather have Rock and Roller.
That would be so awesome.
Oh man,
we can only wish for that.
We can only dream for Rock and Roller Part 2.
All right, Wednesday, December 22nd, The King's Man, starring Ralph Fiennes and Gemma Arterton. So they're doing a prequel to
The Kingsman. I just saw that trailer last night when I was at the movies watching. I'm not gonna say what movie I was watching.
Okay.
I was watching Free Guy. Dang it! I was watching Free Guy. I didn't want to admit it. But I saw the trailer. The trailer looks pretty dope. And the Kingsman movies were fun. Even though the second one was literally the first one with just like a new drug villain in it. It's okay. But they're really fun. I have fun watching those. And Matthew Vaughn. I'm in. Let's do it.
I didn't like the second Kingsman. I liked the first one. If it has good action, which the first one, if it follows that vein, I'd be interested in seeing what they want to do with it.
It definitely, the trailer looks closer to the first than the second. Definitely.
Okay. So on December 22nd, The Matrix 4, Keanu Reeves and Moss.
There's no way these movies are still coming out. No way. But
as now there's
who is it going to be front row center for Neo? Like, we all want to know what's going on. We all want to know. That's a yay.
I would be interested to see what the Wachowskis have in store for this installment. I would
seriously,
because The Matrix was before the digital age boomed to what it is today. I would like to see what they do with it now.
How can that's available to them, and then Keanu's fighting abilities, his hand combat skills, his gun skills, all of that have drastically increased.
And Yeah, he's John Wicked out. So the hand
He's
to
so.
hand.
I'm expecting the fight scenes to be glorious.
Yeah. So I'm always down for that. And I think that's all in terms of big things on the docket for the rest of the year. There's a lot of things that have been pushed back to 2022, but it sounds like there's a lot of yays, a lot of things you're looking forward to in terms of the rest of the movies.
Surprisingly, you surprised me with them last two, so I'm like, let's go. Okay.
So maybe because I feel like up to this point, what they've put out this year has been in the mid range to lower. So maybe they're good movies for the end of the year. They might do that for like award season purposes and all that stuff. And I
They
hope
definitely. Sorry, go ahead.
And I was just gonna say, I hope we go out on a high note in terms of movies and cinema.
They definitely put out a lot of their like mediocre, maybe we will, maybe we won't movies as a result of like the pandemic. They're like, let's just get those out because people want anything right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm expecting the caliber of the films to step back up, guys.
Yeah, and all these films were supposed to come out last year, so they've had plenty of time to do their reshoots, edits, post production. Yep. These better be crisp.
Crispy. Yeah. Crispy.
Really no excuse.
Shoot.
All right, so we'll stay tuned for those. As those movies start coming out, we'll give our thoughts on how they lined up with our expectations, but they got some good things coming down for the rest of the year, and so it gives me some excitement for the movie scene moving forward.
Absolutely.
So we will end on that note, wrap up this weekly detox. And like I said, we got more things coming around, movies coming up, more people to drag always, and we will be here to do so. So Mighty Mosby, any last words or thoughts before we wrap up? Are you ready to get out of here?
Be safe. Nah, I was gonna get into some COVID stuff, but you know what? Yeah. Good luck, everybody. I hope we all make it. That's it. Let me leave it there.
Good luck, everybody. Try to finish this year in a less dusty space.
Exactly. Keep them betas out your lives, ladies.
Don't
fellas. And in betweens who let betas in.
Don't fall for the okie doke. Keep your eyes open. And stay healthy. All right, y'all.
Bye, y'all.